Okay, well, in the midst of my troubleshooting, the game itself also stopped existing. And when Streamlabs came back up, it claimed it was the game was no longer a game that could be captured. So I had to relaunch that too. So clearly it's video card related. It seems to be more of a Streamlabs issue. But yeah, changing over to the other tracking method didn't seem to really fix VTube Studio's issue, and then just everything all happened at once. So I don't know if it's a driver issue, if it's a VTube Studio spout capture thing. It seems to be related to RTX. So I think this is maybe another reason I should look into setting up tracking for Google Media Pipe, but I'll just have to adjust all my parameters, which I really don't want to do, but I might look into that. That's just more work I don't need, but we will look into that, I suppose, or switch to OBS. But if it is related to the GPU and there's something conflicting there, it is what it is. So I did go live again. This is not going to be a very significant stream. I am mostly doing this just so that I can capture my roles. I still don't know where the new notices are supposed to be appearing, so I don't even know what a lot of these things are, even for when I get them. But yes,
come on, let's get
so
to
we
work.
established we need like 6 more blue stun.
Need something? My services are expensive.
And so that's 6, 11. So we need 9 more blue support. And then we'll probably level up. We got our bonus for anomaly. I will probably do that later, though. I don't think we're going to get enough
Take a break.
resources for that. How many people do we actually have to level? Oh, we already have enough for the draw right now. So this might just be a little weird VOD where I just ramble about technical issues that I experienced and then do a 10 draw. And, you know, again, the tier list, as I discussed moments ago, we are hoping for Rena or... See, I don't know. That's the question. Do I want an extra Kaleda? No, what I really want is I want two Rena. So Rena would definitely be the goal here. Soldier 11 would not be a loss. Lycan I could probably cope with. Grace, I don't know if I'll actually use her, but Nekomata would be a bust if we do end up getting her, because we are getting close to the danger zone of that last 20. So we'll see what we can do here, and if we get an A rank, hopefully it's either Lucy or Anton, or Nicole, even getting a whole bunch of Nicole upgrades so that we can expand the range of her black hole. That would be huge too. Well, as we always say now on the internet, let's go gambling. No S rank. And only 1A. Yeah, my luck with these isn't very good.
I'm here to win.
Hey!
No matter what it is, I will win it all.
We got the whole roster. Luciana de Montefio. Okay, well, we can make a bit of content out of that. And we're now in the range where we should be doing single draws anyway.
Come on, let's get to work.
So, Kaku, good day, Proxy.
All right. And we already have her W engine. We already read its description before. Don't know why energy regen was flickering there. Here's a little bit of our support materials. Boom. All right.
Huh? Oh, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I do like that. That's a good bit.
Is it work? Good day, Proxy.
Now I kind of wish that, I don't know what the other drink was, but if it was support, we probably should have gone for that. But I digress. We should do her training. All right. As the board is here. Oh wait, even her normal attack. Hold on, what's the range on that? Is that actually a projectile? It does home in. That is, it does get further range if there's an enemy in lock-on distance. It seemed like decent anomaly build-up. Thank you, Amakos, for the follow. I hope you're not a bot, because unsolicited DMs like that are weird. But if you are legitimate, thank you for congratulating me on the job well done. All right. So EX attack. Cheer on status. Also gaining the cheer on status will also cause them to attack. And then they go in, whirling their bats. Right. So how long does that last? Interesting. It doesn't actually specify that in the skill info. Okay, we'll apply cheer on status. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. Repeated triggers. I'm assuming that's repeated triggers of the cheer on status. Interesting. Yeah, she is a support character, so she's not supposed to be like your front line.
Everything to me.
Oh, that was cool.
Bigger, better! Don't move!
Yeah, this team composition is unfortunately not great in my books.
Great hit.
Rule violations won't be tolerated.
Here I come.
Yeah, so summon the boars, and then they appear as, like, assists when you switch back to your other characters. She is probably really good, but I don't know, that isn't super satisfying to me. I don't know why there's this extra one here. Maybe it's because of Ju Yuan, maybe? Okay. Let's see how many of our characters we can level up. So we wanted stun and then support. Okay, we need 6 of these, so we'll that should be more than enough. Oops. There we go. And now I understand why they make it based on a single enemy card for the daily bonus. Because of the custom. I like how they allow you to save multiple plans. I'm not sure how often I'm going to use that. But it's a really neat feature.
Come on, try I'm here. What's this? Move it. I want a bonus for this. This won't hurt.
You can't handle this!
Don't underestimate building!
Face me! You need more rest, Chris. You're still...
Okay.
Yeah, the initial loading for this game really throws off my game.
Behave.
Come on, bro! Don't stop now!
Trying to hit these parries is not going well. I realize I repeated myself by saying game and game, but... That was not the amount we needed. It might be just enough, though. Let's see.
Come on!
You want to test my hammer?
Craft. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Boom. We'll do 20. Oh, we need to do like 30. 35? Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Let's do 40. Okay, those are some expensive level ups. All right. And then next is going to be Nicole. I forget the math we did. So we got 5, we got 12. 4. So 9, we need 11.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Modify. Welcome back, Rave Bear. Caught me just kind of at the end of the stream here. Had some technical issues, but we're back. We're gonna try and get some draws and see if we can get our second S rank. It's going well. RNG is not treating us well, but what it's going to come down to is the S rank. I'm gonna be very upset if we get a W engine and not an agent, but well, we'll see. Yeah, I have an NVIDIA card, so I use NVIDIA encoding for my streams and RTX tracking for my VTuber model. And for some reason, like over the past month or two, VTube Studio and Streamlabs have started competing for resources just out of the blue. Just 7 hours into stream, apropos of nothing. They just start maxing out my GPU utilization, and I was able to fix it the other day by just restarting VTube Studio and changing it to a different scene. But this time it caused everything to crash, so I had to restart. So, not a big issue. I did get around to setting up OBS instead of Streamlabs, so I can always switch over to that. If it continues to be an issue, it could be that it's a driver problem that NVIDIA will fix. It could be it's a Streamlab issue that Streamlabs will fix. A lot of potential vectors for where the problem could be originating from.
Give your pile driver a break!
It's I could also switch my tracking method to Google Media Pipe instead.
Bro, don't stop now.
I'd rather not change my video encoding, because I think that's going to do me more favors overall, but changing your capture method for VTube Studio, or at least the tracking method, can be an involved process, because you have to change how the model is interpreting all your facial motions for each tracking method differently, so I don't know if I want to mess with that. But at the same time, changing the capture method for Streamlabs could potentially cause other more significant issues with stream delay or encoding issues, and I don't want to deal with all that. I'm not a techie person. I am not the one to ask. I just got a NVIDIA 3080, and it has served me well until things start going wrong. And unfortunately, most of those problems seem to be more software related than hardware related. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, if the hardware was toast, I wouldn't be streaming anymore. That's I can't afford to replace stuff. But it is frustrating having to deal with just stuff randomly falling apart through no fault of your own. I am pretty resourceful when it comes to tech stuff, but hardware is one of those things that kind of eludes me.
My services are expensive.
Oh, we are short just by like one. 21, that's 7. Yeah, we need just one more. That is a bummer. Oh well. So yeah, I've only personally ever bought pre-builds, so I'm not the person to ask. But PC game has its ups and downs. Playing and streaming PC games is certainly easier than trying to stream through a console with capture card delay. That's also solvable if I, set it up on a secondary monitor, but that requires other cabling and other hijinks involved. Oh, yeah, programming's pretty enjoyable. That's what I went to college for, but didn't really get into that field in the end. But it's definitely fun, so I can relate to that. And that's where my software know-how mostly comes from. Just being into gaming and programming for the longest time, but I would not consider myself a proficient programmer. Just I can do a bit here and there. Okay. Well, I don't want to spend any batteries, so we've got 3 rolls, and hopefully we'll get our S rank. And then the next time we stream, we can maybe get some more. Because I'll be able to level up Sokaku and Hyper potentially.
Need something?
Hyper for sure. Sokaku, I don't know yet. And then Nicole as well. All right. Let's cross our fingers. So that's why the monitors are different displays, because only one of them will show the rank. Well, there are currencies. You can see them at the top right. So there's polychrome, which is the rainbow like TV display. That's the premium currency that you can earn for free and is used for a whole bunch of different things, including additional draws. The master tapes at the top right, they're usually plain ones for the standard banner, the base launch characters, and then there are limited time characters like Elle and Joe who require the rainbow master tapes. I think they're called encrypted master tapes. So there is a finite currency for them. You can eventually run out of rolls. You generally want to save your currency for a limited time banner that you want to roll on, but any master tapes that the game gives you for like leveling up or through events and stuff like that, there's no reason not to spend them on the standard banner. There's nothing else to spend them on. So I only go as far as the master tapes allow me to, and I save all my premium currency for the stuff that is premium, that would require actual money expenditure if someone did want to spend money on the game. No dice. And then the last one that we have for now. Nope, no S rank. And it's also a B. Well, that's a shame. Okay. Is there anything else we could quickly do to get one more master tape? I don't think so. I think we've claimed them all. So I've been streaming more often recently because of Zenless Zone Zero's launch. Doing a lot of weeknight streams that I normally wouldn't do, because my shifts end pretty late. Typically I try to aim for weekend streams, typically later in the evening. So usually 1 or 2 per week on weekends. So Saturday, Sunday, typically. Not always. I need to kind of dial things down and work on some of my YouTube stuff in the near future. But yeah, I'm always around doing something, whether it's on Discord or on Twitch. But you know, I wouldn't say I aim to always stream at least once per week, but yeah, it's certainly good to be around and you know, be present, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. I don't want to spend any batteries.
Let's take a break.
Starlight, it's time
We
to...
did
Good day,
claim her.
Proxy.
Master tape, right? Yeah.
How can I help?
Well, I think that'll be it from me for now. I'll probably do the next Hollow Zero run off stream. I mean, I don't video edit. That is a skill I need to learn still. Like, as far as I have 3 YouTube channels, they're all based around my VTubing stuff. One of them is just my main channel, which is where I'm going to be putting all my clips, which I have saved, but I've been just putting on the back burner for the longest time because you generally want to put like YouTube shorts and TikToks out to promote your stuff, but TikTok will throttle your views if you post too much at once. So I've been like waiting to paste those out, but then you have to think of like titles and tags and blah blah blah. So as a result, I just don't upload anything because it's too much for me to think about when I'm also balancing my day job. I do upload my VODs, but I don't post them because I need to work on timestamps and titles and thumbnails, which I've decided recently I'm just gonna not worry about, and just get the videos into a state where I'm happy with that they're at least vaguely presentable. The main thing that I've been planning on getting into for the longest time is getting into audio role plays and like ASMR content and stuff like that. So that's going to be my main focus on YouTube. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I've been putting off that I need to focus on, that I can't really do if I'm spending my free time on weekends streaming and streaming only, right? So, you know, lots of things I would like to be doing that I just don't have time for. Um, but yeah, if I do ever get into like short form video content and stuff like that, um, I will need to learn to edit. I've done a bit of editing here and there, but for the most part, when I edit things or make small, you know, clips or funny little videos or anything like that, I honestly just I use the video editor that used to be in Windows Photos, believe it or not. Basically the newer version of Windows Movie Maker. It gets the job done. But like all the new clip software that's out there, like Microsoft Clipchamp and stuff like that, they're all kind of crap, and they charge a premium if you want to like output in 1080p and all the bells and whistles and stuff. No, that's perfectly understandable. I am personally not much of a talker about just, you know, whatever. I can talk up a storm about like games and anime, but I prefer to focus and showcase the game that I'm playing rather than just trying to come up with other, you know, conversation topics and stuff like that. So I don't really focus on just chatting streams or anything like that. That said, my brain is a little fried. I don't think I'm going to bother writing out this evening. I'm just going to end stream here, especially after the tech issues I had. That said, thank you for hanging out. Appreciated chatting with you, Rave Bear. I mean, sure, by all means, if you have any questions about streaming or any of that, I'm always an open book when it comes to you know, providing advice or assistance. I'm not going to pretend I'm good at it, but you know, I do like to help people out when I can, when things align, when you know, there's a lot of people who don't just know how to get started, and that's incredibly common. And a lot of the information that's out there is hidden behind long videos that some other content creator has made for the purpose of clickbait rather than actually helping people or keeping things concise. So, you know, I can definitely understand the appeal of just being able to ask someone and be like, hey, how can I do this, and just get a simple answer to a simple question, you know? So yeah, for sure, no shame in asking, especially if you're thinking of starting out yourself. It's one of those things where I'd like it if everyone were kind of on the same page. Whenever I see people post on Twitter about like, oh, I just learned this thing, and they post like the most basic thing that I've come across, I'm like, you know what? That's perfectly fair. You know, not everyone has the knowledge I do now, or you know, comes from the hobbies that I have had for the longest time. So, you know, what comes easy to me might not come easy to other people. And like I just said, there's a lot of information that's out there, but not necessarily visible and transparent. And there's a lot of people, honestly, who will provide explanations or tips or walkthroughs, but they don't actually understand what they're doing themselves, particularly when it comes to uh, audio filters. They'll just say, well, this is what I did. I just put these numbers where they are and it works for me. So, you know, you fiddle around with it yourself. But it's very clear sometimes that people will make guides and they don't fully understand what's happening behind the scenes. They just say, go here, do this, go here, do that, and it works. I'm not going to question it. It just works. I like to try and understand things and try to help people understand what they are working on themselves so that they can delve deeper into that and tweak things to their liking, rather than just following a guide to the letter and being like, well, I did it. If it ever breaks, I can't fix it, which is kind of the boat that I'm in when it comes to troubleshooting my GPU problems. But like I said, I have certain skills I don't have others, and that's where things are currently failing for me. But you are welcome. It would certainly be nice to see you again, Rave Bear. That said, I am gonna get. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'm sure you can appreciate that as someone into programming, because that's a huge part of programming in general. But yes, take care of yourself. Get some good rest when you're off your shift. And I am going to attempt to do the same. Peace out and see you around.